Hi there, YouTube. I'm Jared, and this is the place that I live. It's a beautiful light. It's April, I don't know, 15th or so. Yeah, tax day tomorrow. And I just wanted to show you where I live and give you an idea about all the craziness projects that are never ending around here. So this is the house. That's the garage. I live up there in that second story. There's a sunroom, and then the main house. My mom and my dad live in that room up there, and we have a grill on the porch and a couple of porch swings, and Riggs is there, and he just came down on the sidewalk. My niece likes to swing in that red swing there. This is an apple tree, and we're doing yard work this afternoon, and there's still messes everywhere, but this little first bed, garden bed area is gonna have a bunch of zinnia flowers, and then there'll be some edible vegetables down lower, and I'm getting ready to build a new retention wall out of some cedar pieces on that little curve, and then we'll put strawberries on that edge to retain all the dirt, and then put grass hopefully in that red mud patch. This is a van that I got not too long ago that I'm hoping to make into a business vehicle for toting knives around and maybe doing some camping adventures. This is going to be the tomato trellis, and there's some basil underneath. Down there is our big enclosed garden. We had to build a fence to keep deer out, and we also have some fruit trees. That one with the blossoms is an apple, and then there's a persimmon to the left of that, and to the right there's two peach trees and then two plum trees, and then beyond that there's some pawpaw trees. And there's my flock of ducks and chickens that are browsing around, and then way down at the bottom of the field is their little coop, which we made from wood that came from our front porch, which my dad restored using some exotic hardwood and some cedar posts. This is a blueberry patch, and that big tank is the tank that my dad used to give my grandpa baths in when he was an invalid before he died. And then way down at the bottom of the hill is my buddy Neil's truck, who he needs to sell that son of a gun. And then there's a tractor shed of the Yanmar full drive tractor with shuttle shift, which is kind of fun to drive. And then in the circle of the around, inside of our driveway, we got a fig bush, and we have a circle with some greens planted, and then elderberries, and then another fig bush, and the blackberry patch. I'm going to pause. So here we have a little area where we have some mint and some pomegranate trees, and then there'll be some flowers here on that embankment. And this is a little parking pad for my roommate Neil, and then a trailer that we have had for a long time where we store some extra stuff in, and another parking area for my other roommate who lives downstairs in the back of the garage. I used the cutouts, the remnants of the cutouts of my knife making to enclose a little firewood kitty underneath the staircase, which goes up to my apartment. And this is a cab from a truck that I'm going to turn into a tractor, which is that little rusty piece of shit over there. This is a outdoor shower that my dad built for my sister when she lived down in the back apartment. And then we have a skid steer loader, which we do things with, move mulch around. And there's just messes galore projects at the Yin Yang. This is a truck that I bought thinking I would give it to my sister's farm project, and I need to do some things to it. I've got it jacked up because it's got a rusty oil pan, so I need to pull the motor in order to pull the pan. But I'm thinking that it'll get a cool light-duty 4-link suspension and be used for farm jobs. And because it's 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive, I want to keep it light so it doesn't get stuck so easy. On the other side of the shop, I've got a couple of holly trees, and when I look at this through a video, it's just incredible how much junk is everywhere, and I'm almost embarrassed. Luckily, Riggs doesn't get embarrassed because he's just a dog. Over here we have a concrete mixer, and this is a cart I built for hauling around an old chest freezer, which I was using for a kegerator. And then back there on those sawhorses, I got parts for that. Oh, Riggs is after a rabbit. Anyway, the parts that came off of that junker truck. And then there's a trim mower. And then there's in-steel panels, Tri-D panels, which are designed to be covered with concrete, and you can make a house out of them. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the little tour. It's Saturday, so I kind of screwed off a little bit today, but I'm going to get back to work now. Alright, hope you enjoyed seeing a little bit of my life, and maybe next time you see a video like this, it won't be so messy. Good night.